Nodes on a Drupal site can be displayed in several different modes, each useful in a different context. For each mode, we can configure what content gets displayed and how it is formatted. In this tutorial, we'll look at the different node modes and how to manage how they're displayed. Drupal provides several different display modes for nodes. The two most familiar ones are full nodes and teasers. Full nodes are displayed when we're at a node's URL, such as we are here at node/2. In full mode, by default, all node fields and options are displayed, as we can see on this page. Teasers, on the other hand, are designed to be summaries of nodes. They're useful when we want to provide a list of nodes, and together, these two provide the familiar style of many blogs, where you have a river of node posts, and then you click through the title to get to the full nodes. By default, Drupal's homepage shows a list of node teasers. Any node that has Promote to Front Page enabled will show up here. So for example, I want to go ahead and remove the About Us. So I go to the Edit, scroll down to Publish Options, and uncheck this Promote to Front Page. Click Save, I run back to my front page, and now that teaser is gone. Teasers are not just displayed on the home page though. They can be used in many different areas of your Drupal site where it might be better to provide a summary of nodes. There's even a module called Views that enables you to create your own custom filtered list of teasers. Now let's take a look at how we can change our display settings. Much of how content displays in different modes can be set underneath the Content Type Admin Manage Display tab. To get there, we go to Structure, Content Types, and then we click on the Manage Display for the content type we want to work with. Let's play around with our article type. Here we see two sub-tabs, one for the full node, which is called Default, and then one for the teaser. And let's work with our teaser. What we see are the three fields that are a part of our content type, and we can change the labels if we want to, we can change the output formatting, and this will be different depending on the field type, and there are a few different other changes we can make. So let's say, for example, we wanted to hide the tags label. We simply go to Hidden, click Save, run back to our site, and we see that the tags label that was here is gone, but our tags links are still there. Let's go back and change something else. Click on Content Types, and go back to our Manage Display. Go run to our teaser, and this time, maybe we want to change the size of the image. And what you notice is that some fields have this gear icon that allows us to do further configuration. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And we'll see that I can change the image style, which will change the size. So let's say, for example, I want to go to a thumbnail, use something a little bit smaller. I click Update, Save, and run back to our site. And now we've got a smaller image. One of the common things people like to change about their teasers is how much text should show up from the body. We can do that through our display settings. Run back to Structure, Content Types, Manage Display, and what we see is on our full node that we have the body set to default, but if we run over to our teaser, we see that it's set to a different format, this summary or trimmed. That's what allows it to be a shorter version automatically. Summary and trimmed also gives us this extra configuration that we can click into and change our trim length. So maybe we want to double the size. Click Update and Save. And now we've got more text in our summary. Now it's great that as a site admin, we can control the auto trimming of our body for our teasers. But sometimes the automatic settings are not optimal for specific nodes. In these cases, it's nice to allow authors to provide their own custom summaries. We can do this also. So let's go ahead and edit this node. And we can do that by clicking on this Edit Summary. And so it creates a second box that we now can put a custom summary into. So I'm going to just put in a new headline. Scroll down, click Save. And now we see we have a custom summary. And if I want, I can go back and change that. I just go ahead and delete it and hide my summary. As a site admin, though, you may want to remove this option from authors so that Drupal always uses the auto trim settings. To do this, we can go to Structure, Content Types, Manage Fields, and then we want to go in and edit our body field. We can scroll down to this setting summary input, and we can disable it. Save our settings. And now when we go back to edit our node, we see that the edit summary link is gone. So now authors can't create custom summaries, which in some use cases will actually create consistent fields so that your display is always managed. The last thing I want to show you are some of Drupal's other node displays. So far we've just talked about the full node and teaser modes, but there are others. To get to one, we can use the search box. And the search listings use a new type of display. The other area is our XML feeds. We can get to that by going to rss.xml. And this is another type of display. To change these, we can do that in the same area underneath our manage displays. Now the one trick is we need to go down to these custom display settings and turn them on. So for example, if I want to work with the RSS settings, I can turn this on here, click Save, and now I have a new tab that I can change my settings. So say I want to go here and I want to change the style of my image. Maybe I want to change it to a medium size. Click Update and Save. I run back to my RSS feed, refresh, and there's now my new image settings. In this video, we saw that Drupal gives you a considerable amount of control over if content elements are displayed and how they are formatted for different contexts. The Manage Display page is a simple tool for controlling this output. I should note, though, that the settings underneath Manage Displays will only take you so far. If you do find you need even more control, you'll likely need to make these modifications in your site's theme. But with a little tinkering, you'll find that the majority of configuration you can do yourself with just the backend admin.